Want to watch this season's hit TV shows anytime, anywhere? With Hulu Plus, you get unlimited instant streaming of current season hit TV shows and critically acclaimed movies. Watch on your smartphone, tablet, or gaming console. And for Here's the Thing listeners, you can get a special 2-week free trial at HuluPlusRadio.com. That's HuluPlusRadio.com. This is Alec Baldwin, and here's the thing. A few months back, I attempted to catch up with Chris Rock. His dressing room in Broadway's Schoenfeld Theater was 5 floors up, no elevator. Chris's show, The Motherfucker with the Hat, was about a group of dysfunctional friends and lovers where every relationship had gone bad, really bad. Drugs, booze, cheating. No one was loyal to anyone. Chris played a recovering alcoholic who at first glance seems to be a good guy. But after a few minutes, it was clear he was the most self-serving of the bunch.
Come on, man, you're doing great, man. You're on the precipice of something beautiful. Come and stay with me and Vicky, man. Get on a nutritional beverage program, man.
Before this past spring, Chris might have been the last person you'd expect to see starring in a Broadway show. I mean, Chris can sell out Madison Square Garden. P.S. They have an elevator. Yet, there he was, between performances, in his attic dressing room at the Schoenfeld Theater.
I wanted my acting to grow.
You have, obviously, a huge following, black and white, in your concerts. And yet when you go out in this audience, how black is the audience?
Well, I mean, put it this way. In the old days, they used to have signs up, whites only, whites only. Now they have a new thing. It's called prices. You know, some nights it's darker than other nights. I buy tickets every night. When this play is over,
You spend your weekly paycheck on tickets for people?
I spent almost a whole weekly paycheck on tickets.
As gifts for friends.
As gifts for
who otherwise
friends.
Couldn't come see the show.
Who otherwise could not afford to see the show. I tour, and I'm normally, at the Garden or whatever. I have like 60,000 seats to give away when I'm normally on tour, and people have gotten used to this. My man takes care of us.
Yeah.
And, I can't take that away from friends and family.
You haven't done a lot of theater, correct?
This is the first play I've ever done.
This is the first play you've ever done.
I didn't do a play in high school. I didn't go to high school. So
not only your Broadway debut, but your first play, period, you're with a pretty cool group of people.
I'm an amazing...
With a lot of experience.
You know what? And they have held me up. No one ever got frustrated at what I didn't know.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of little things that people take for granted. I have no idea.
Such as?
You're never supposed to walk straight at somebody. You're supposed to loop. Just all these weird little things.
Yeah, my favorite is you don't give information to the person. So if you're standing here telling them something, you tell it out. You sit there and go open to the audience as much as possible.
Oh, all that open stuff, yes. Even today I'm working on it.
The Chris Rock that I know from your live shows, I don't see much of him in this show. Because that Chris Rock is like marauding the stage and has complete control over the audience. This is a different Chris I see in the play.
I'm really trying to act here.
Yeah. Have you enjoyed it?
I'm enjoying it a lot. A lot.
What was the rehearsal like?
The rehearsal was the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life.
I always tell people it's like having the Empire State Building shoved up your ass, one brick at a time.
Yeah, and you
to learn the play.
Can't believe there's ever going to be a day when you know these lines.
What's been the surprise about doing this for you?
Honestly, I'm surprised I'm doing it. I mean, I'm surprised that I'm not bored with it already.
Mm-hmm. Are you afraid of that?
I'm really that's the biggest fear, to actually be stuck doing anything.
Does this change for you night by night, day by day?
You know what's weird? I'm figuring out how to make it change now. So I'm actually figuring out how to ad-lib every night without saying words. How to work each scene a little different and each line and try to find laughs in places that I didn't find one the night before. So it's to answer your question, it changes every night.
Well, what I love about this play, by the way, everybody has loved someone. And not too far into the relationship, you say to yourself, not only is this probably wrong, this is definitely wrong, but you can't get out of it. How Does this play resonate with you in your personal life?
I've been every person in this play.
Ah!
There's
You
not
have
a person
the
in this
betrayer,
play.
the betrayed,
Yeah,
everything.
everything. And it's
The one who the other person in response to the betrayal,
Yeah.
the revenge.
Every person in
Every
the
person
play.
in the play.
It's the kind of play you can't watch without putting yourself in it.
When you write your material for stand-up, how do the people in your life react to how you fillet them on stage, if you will?
You know what? I'm like a lawyer in a sense. I mean, it's almost like a legal document. It's all worded like it's
You're
all
covered.
our wives and all our family. You know what I mean?
You're
It's like if I gave you the transcript, you'd be like, he hasn't talked about anybody.
Yeah, right.
It would
That's
all,
not you, baby.
It would all hold up in court.
Right. You're safe. But you do. But you never have anybody in your life.
No, everybody's uncomfortable. I remember I read a quote Tarantino said, if people in your life aren't uncomfortable, you're not really writing. You're not really hitting it. You know, so somebody better be uncomfortable.
Did you grow up in a situation that was remotely like this? In an emotionally turbulent
No,
environment?
my parents, put it this way, my mother cursed a lot, screamed a lot.
Yeah.
You know, my father...
My mother beat us with a curtain rod.
Yeah, we got beatings with curtain rods and brooms and brushes
Hangers.
and hangers, whatever.
Yeah.
But, my father, it's weird. My father, his temper towards my mother was always controlled.
Right.
What else he could lose it?
Yeah. Why do you think that was? He wanted to protect that.
I don't know. I mean, first of all, guys from that era